hope you can hear me, and I apologise for the awkward angle, but welcome to my third vlog of the Dessertathon. I think this will probably be my last video depending on how much I film. I have 3 books left, but I'm currently on holiday, so hopefully this one will be a little bit more interesting than my last 2 because I'm actually going to be going out and doing stuff. But I've been doing kind of 2 books per vlog, and obviously I have 3 left, so I'm probably going to do all 3 in the last one, but we shall see. So the books I have left are Shatter, The Love Hypothesis and Good Girl Complex, and I'm pretty sure I said all this in my last video, but I think I'm going to read Shatter last just because it's part of a series, so I continue with this series once I finish this book. So I think I'm going to go with The Love Hypothesis for my next read just because I've been wanting to read this for such a long time. I'm going to start this evening. I don't know how far I'm going to get with it because it's been a long day today. We were in the car for 5 hours to get here, but I'm really excited to finally get started at this one. About to start chapter 6 of the Love Hypotheses. When I first started it, the first sort of 2-3 chapters, I wasn't quite sure what I was thinking of it, but now I'm getting a bit more into it. Now the story's starting to develop a little bit. I am liking the characters of Adam and Olive so far, and I'm really hoping that this is gonna live up to all the hype. Sunday, I am on page 120 of the Love Hypotheses. Again, I'm still enjoying it so far. I don't really know what to say about these books and how to explain them best without giving away any spoilers. So far, I kind of have a feeling that Olive's best friend, I don't know how you pronounce her name, is it Anne? But I have a feeling that she knows that Olive and Adam are fake dating, just by the way she keeps putting Olive into situations with Adam, and I kind of just feel that at the end she's gonna admit that she knew it was fake all along. But I'm assuming that Olive and Adam are gonna end up together by the end of this book because that's typically what happens with fake dating. I'm hoping to maybe finish this by tomorrow, but obviously as we're on holiday we are going out and doing stuff, so I'm not having as much time to sit and read as I thought we might do. But I think we're in for the day now. It's just coming up to 4 o'clock, so I should be able to get through a decent chunk of this afternoon and this evening. I finished reading The Love Hypotheses last night. I think overall I'm gonna give it 4 stars. I was wrong about what I thought about Olive's best friend, and I was quite surprised by the shock about Tom. Overall, I did enjoy it. It was a good book, and I think it is worth hype, but I think it was hyped up quite a lot more, so I had higher expectations going into it, but I did still like it overall. And then once I finished it, I started reading Good Girl Complex. I think I'm on like chapter 6, and I'm already like gripped into this one so far. So far, this is my favourite book of this readathon, but as I say, I'm only 6 chapters in, so that could change. But we're having a day at the beach today, so I might be able to sit and finish this in one sitting. I finished reading Good Girl Complex last night. I did manage to read basically the entire book in a day yesterday. This has been my favourite book that I've read of this readathon so far. I was completely hooked into it, and I preferred this over The Love Hypotheses. I've read a couple of other books by this author. I don't know if I would say this is my favourite by Elle. I don't know, I just really loved it. I loved the characters of Mackenzie and Cooper. The only thing I would say is that I've kind of felt like Preston, Mackenzie's boyfriend at the start, just kind of came into the story when some drama was needed, if that makes sense. Like, I know the whole premise at the start was that Cooper would ruin their relationship, but I just kind of felt like he would just come back every so often just to kind of like cause a little bit of drama, and that it wasn't really needed. But I liked the story, I really enjoyed it, so I moved on to my final book, which is Shatter. I started it this morning and I'm already quite a bit of a way in. I feel like I'm going to finish this in a day as well. I wasn't too sure when I first started reading it if I was going to like it, but I have just found myself unable to put it down. So, and the world is just kind of like starting to be built up, and Juliet has just come out of where she was being held. So I think the story is going to start picking up the pace and get going a little bit. But yeah, I'm enjoying this one as well so far. Past 100 pages of Shatter, and I thought I would give a little update because the last few books I've read I've just kind of started and finished them in one day and not made any updates. So I am still enjoying it. I am a little confused with it though. I don't know if I've just missed something when I've been reading or if it's not been mentioned or anything yet, but I'm just a bit confused about this whole world in general. Like, I'm at the part where they've explained the re-establishment are trying to build this better world, and we've just learned why Juliet has been locked away, but I'm just still like a bit confused on the whole world. I'm hoping that things are going to get clearer as the story progresses, and I think I'm definitely on track to still finish this book today. That will mean I have completed the Dessertathon in 2 weeks when it was a month-long readathon, so that will be exciting. Still enjoying it, just slightly confused. Last night I finished reading Shatter. Some of my questions that I had were answered, but I'm still left with quite a few questions which I'm hoping are going to be answered within the rest of the series, and I'm feeling quite glad that I bought all of the books in one go. So at least I have to go out and buy the rest of the books to find out what happens. When I get back off this holiday, I can just get straight back into the series. Overall, I think I would maybe rate the book 4 out of 5 stars. And with that comes the conclusion of my Dessertathon. I know I can pick other prompts and earn some more points, but I don't want to push myself. I've completed the TBR that I set out to finish, so I'm proud of myself for that. And like I said before this all started, I'm such a mood reader, so I kind of don't want to set myself any more TBRs for a while. I did really enjoy taking part of the Dessertathon, but when I get back there is one book that I want to read because I'm buddy reading it with my best friend, and she's actually already finished it because she loved it so much. So that's the next book I want to pick up, and I don't know if it's going to fit any more of the prompts for the Dessertathon. But this was the second readathon I've ever taken part in. I really enjoyed it. We'll see how the rest of the month goes. I might try and sneak in some of the other books that I read this month if they fit in with any of the further prompts, just to gain a few more points. I'm sorry these vlogs probably haven't been very informative on the books themselves. I just really don't know how to describe them without giving away any spoilers, and I really don't want to spoil anything for anyone that's not read any of these books. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have vlogged this entire week away on holiday on my main channel, which I'll leave a link to in the description down below if you are interested in watching these sort of full vlogs of what I've been up to this week. But yeah, thank you again, and I will see you again next week.